ready for action on this Monday afternoon. Maryland Eastern Shore controls the rock in our first possession. And you take a look at some of the newcomers for Maryland Eastern Shore there. They're going to get the ball down low to Abanla. Ill-advised pass. Gage Lattimore leading the charge. Slack will try a three. Ka-chow!
Slack getting the Eagles started off early. Maryland Eastern Shore making costly turnovers. They're going to want to clean that up here early in this first half.
Jae Slack doesn't shoot a ton of threes. Gets on the board early. This is one of his first starts of the season, making his presence felt. Maryland Eastern Shore try to get a response. Double team comes on the backside. We've got our first jump ball.
What a heads up play by Slack right there. Able to get the three to go and then forcing the turnover early. That's what you got to love about college. You can just get it tied up and you got possession in your favor. It's your ball.
Joseph Lacondro did not see the backside safety coming from North Carolina Central's defense. Deontay Johnson, easy lane to the hoop. Foul is going to be called. It looks like that one's going to be attributed to Dorian Staples, excuse me. That will be his first foul. Head coach Lavelle Moten looked to avoiding back-to-back home losses in conference as they lost to Howard in their last home outing. The first free throw was good for Johnson. The second one is up and can't replicate the success. He misses. Be Michael Teal there, controlling the helm, speed boost into the paint. Lacondro looking for help, gets it to Cooper. Lacondro is going to try a triple. It's off the rim. Loose ball into the hands of Teal. One more possession for Maryland Eastern Shore. Hop stepping through the lane. Obanla taking matters into his own hand.
Obanla, the only source of offense here so far. They've just tried to get the ball to him early in this first half.
Central will try another three. It's deep and it's good from Jae Slack.
And Jae Slack just sparking it yet again from the triple. Maryland Eastern Shore has got to get a hand up.
Quick start for North Carolina Central. Up to 7 points in the first 3 minutes of action. High pass goes over the head there of Lacondro from Staples. He wasn't ready for it.
As Maryland Eastern Shore just acting like an old car here in this first half. Just can't seem to start up, can't seem to warm up whatsoever. They're ice cold.
And that'll be a turnover for them. And North Carolina Central has the best turnover margin in the conference. It also has the best assist to turnover ratio in the conference. How about a mid-range from Carvey? He gets the friendly roll. Coaches believe Carvey may be the best big in the conference. The only one in the conversation that they'll admit will be Lacondro. And we've got a matchup there tonight, down low, 7 against 14. Ball's off a foot. Maryland Eastern Shore basketball.
As the Eagles playing with a lot more aggression here early in this first half, looking to get that bad taste out of their mouth. The last time these two teams faced off in February, it was Maryland Eastern Shore coming away with the victory, 68-59. Central gonna look to avenge that loss.
Avenge the loss they look to do. A lot of things have changed since that last game. Ball is going to go out of bounds. We've got a shot clock violation. It'll be another turnover. North Carolina Central will take possession. That'll be turnover number 4 for Maryland Eastern Shore. Corvée has checked out of the ball game. Quick 3-minute action for him. He'll head to the bench. And in the game goes KO. Kelechi Okorobo. Pass to Carpenter. Carpenter heaves up a floater. Push from behind. Head to the line for 2 more shots.
Central just taking over early here in this first half, playing very aggressive style of offense, getting to the basket, getting to the line, or knocking it down, and Maryland Eastern Shore just doesn't have an answer right now.
Two quick threes have the lead up to 7 for North Carolina Central to go with now 3 free throws. As Takeo Carpenter now enters the scoring column for the Eagles. Takeo Carpenter out of Alexandria, Virginia, previously at Austin Peay. A senior guard, standing at 6'3". The Eagles will try to defend against Monden now, who's checked into the game. Justin Monden from Raleigh, North Carolina. And he's not representing the city well with the air ball. There's Jae Slack up ahead in a flash off the glass. We've got our timeout. 12-2 run to start off the game. North Carolina Central's up big. See you on the other side of the break. Back inside McDougal McLean Arena, where an explosion for North Carolina Central has given them an early and quick 10-point lead against number 1 ranked MEAC school, Maryland Eastern Shore. As it will be Hawks basketball on the inbound.
Yeah, Caleb, here early in this one, Central looking a lot like Shakur Stevenson, just punch after punch after punch. Maryland Eastern Shore just has not responded yet.
Maryland Eastern Shore searching for their second basket. They'll get it inside, down low, turn around, hook shot, no good. How about a tip in from Teal?
Gotta love just seeing the ball go into the hoop, just to gain a little bit of confidence and hopefully go on a run here.
Christopher Flippin has checked in for Joseph Lacondro. And ball's on the ground. And they're going to call a travel there on Takeo Carpenter.
Never seen a travel called on a loose ball right there. Takeo Carpenter looks like a lot like Special Agent Cody Banks right there. I don't know what he's trying to do, but he's trying to save the ball right there.
Flip-flopping around. Ref called a travel. Nevertheless, Maryland Eastern Shore is basketball off the first turnover for North Carolina Central. Fighting through a screen. We're going to get a carry call there. That'll be another turnover. That one attributed to Michael Teal. Transfer out of South Carolina State University. Jae Slack responsible for 8 of the 12 points North Carolina Central has put up on the board. I mentioned Gage Lattimore, the team's leading scorer and the conference leading scorer, hasn't even attempted a shot yet. How about Deontay Johnson in the corner? No good from 3. Obama fights for the rebound. Maryland Eastern Shore trying to get things jump-started now. Inside, down low, flipping catches it, and a reach-in call is going to be called there. Looked like they tried to bring a double team down low on Christopher Flippin, all 6'8", 240 pounds of the senior from Highland Community College.
Deontay Johnson averaging 2.6 steals a game. He's looking to take one away right there.
There goes the inbound to Teal, loses his footing. They're going to call a blocking foul. 3 Eagles right there in the corner. Coach always said, don't get trapped there. And Maryland Eastern Shore avoids disaster. And that one does get stripped away. That's Jae Slack. Eagles move up in a flash. How about Jae Slack? Mid-range shot. Too strong. Cooper with the rebound. He'll race ahead. Wait for reassurance. He's got Monden. Monden finding a cutter. That's Cooper fading away. Baseline. Hits the rim. No good. Offensive rebound. For Maryland Eastern Shore, another opportunity. How about Justin Monden from 3? No good. And Maryland Eastern Shore aggressive on the glass. About 3-4 rebounds and extra chance opportunities for Maryland Eastern Shore, and no points to show for it.
Maryland Eastern Shore doesn't really have a choice but to be aggressive on the rebounding end, as it's been nothing but bricks so far from the three-point lines. They just can't seem to get anything to go. North Carolina Central just playing, we'll live with that defense. You know, when you're guarding somebody in pickup and you know they can't shoot, you just kind of just walk away as you watch the ball clink off the rim.
And those long shots oftentimes do lead to extra possessions. As we see there, a couple extra possessions. That's going to be 4 offensive rebounds from Maryland Eastern Shore in the first 7 minutes of action.
Gotta think that's what Coach Moten is stressing. You guys are doing everything else well, just get some boards so we can run up this lead and keep this lead here in this first half.
Let's see where they go here. Not a great three-point shooting team, Maryland Eastern Shore is. Finding a way to jumpstart this offense. Ball goes into the hands of Michael Teal. Teal, fast to the goal. Carvey. And do we have a goaltender or a foul? We have a whistle. And it looks like we do have a foul called there on Carvey.
And they're going to count the basket as well.
Let's get a second look there. Just got a little bit too much body. And you're right. They do count the basket, so a chance for a three-point play the unorthodox way. Doesn't go. Carvey grabs the rebound. No good for Michael Teal. Pass up ahead as now Davis has entered the game. Kyrick Davis. Lattimore swings it. Deontay Johnson dumps it. Carvey down low. That's a lot of contact. It's going to be hard for any man to finish down there.
Carvey standing at 6'9", weighing 230. He's going to get contact every single time he goes to the rim.
Lattimore thinks about a three, then pulls the trigger, and when he looks at the shot clock, won't get it to fall. Up ahead, there's Teal. Pulls out. It's now Hanson Jr. has checked in for Maryland Eastern Shore. Mario Hanson Jr., 6'7" sophomore. Pass up and into the hands of Christopher Flippin. He won't finish the bunny. How about a turnaround floater alert for Christopher Flippin? And just like that, we've got a 4-point ball game now, all because of offensive rebounds and second chance points. Maryland Eastern Shore has 8 second chance points. All the way to the goal, Kyrick Davis skipping to his loop.
Funny you mentioned 8 second chance points, as you can do math correctly. They only have 8 points on the board.
Physical post play down low. Oh, we've got high to the goal. Cooper is no good. Passes up ahead in a flurry to Davis, who lost it. He was trying to dribble through 2 defenders. And now a three for Teal. Up, and away. No good. Gage Lattimore comes down with the rebound. It's been hard to keep Maryland Eastern Shore off the glass so far. They've got 11 rebounds, North Carolina Central's 4. How about some shake action from Gage Lattimore? One more pass up to Carvey. He'll kick it to Deontay Johnson. In the wing, he's got it. Bling, bling.
What an extra pass right there from Carvey. Could have shot it, gave it to Johnson, who's the better shooter, and he laced it.
Deontay Johnson now. 4 points on the ball game. He's giving Mondon all he can handle on the defensive end. Ill-advised pass, loose ball on the ground. Caused by Mondon. Kyrick Davis was in there as well. Teal, oh, shaking bacon. He'll get knocked to the ground. He took off, he's got some speed.
He's definitely looking to get and one right there. Couldn't get it to go and got fouled.
And try to look at what just happened there. North Carolina Central is up 17-8. With 10:43 left in the first half. We've got a timeout, and we'll see you right after the break.
At North Carolina Central University, your future steps forward to meet you. You see who you can become. The only public HBCU in North Carolina's Research Triangle, NCCU is home to the first AI Institute at an HBCU. In healthcare, Eagles train with hands-on experience. With one of 6 HBCU law schools, NCCU turns ambition into advocacy. And in athletics, Eagles rise to compete at the highest levels. So whatever future you imagine, start building it here at North Carolina Central University, where purpose takes flight.
As a top 10 public HBCU, the University of Maryland Eastern Shore has been creating opportunity for nearly 140 years. Opportunity to get an affordable, top-level education. An opportunity to be part of a family that celebrates you for who you are. First-generation college students, grandchildren of alumni, athletes, farmers, scientists, artists. We're holding open the door at University of Maryland Eastern Shore.
This is what you've all been waiting for. The MEAC tournament is back. The talent, the intensity, the rivalry, all fighting to rise to the top. Experience every exciting moment, all in one place. March 11th through the 14th at the Norfolk Scope Arena. Tickets available now at Ticketmaster and meathoops.com.
We welcome you back inside McDougal-McLennan Arena, where the Eagles are hanging on to the offensive rebounding masterclass that is Maryland Eastern Shore, with all 8 points coming from second chance opportunities.
Maryland Eastern Shore obviously went to the Dennis Rodman School of Rebounding, as you cannot keep them off of the glass here.
Javoy Thompson checking into the game for Maryland. They're going to kick it to Mario Hansen Jr., and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Coach Moulton helping Gage Lattimore to his feet after the intensity on the defensive end. Ryan Arkey has also checked into the game for North Carolina Central to relieve Deontay Johnson for a couple of minutes as he catches his breath. Ryan Arkey is a redshirt sophomore transferred from Coppin State. How about a three in the corner? No good. Carpenter off the mark. Gage Lattimore takes a contested mid-range, hits the rim. Coach Moulton wanted a foul there.
A shot we've seen Lattimore hit so many times. Just off to a rough start here early in the half.
Sometimes he's Stevie Wonder to the defense. He can't see them as he makes miraculous shots on a regular occasion. And we have a foul here. That one's going to be on Kyrick Davis. So we'll have a foul to go along with his one turnover. And that's going to be Staples checking back in for Hansen Jr. Inbound for Maryland Eastern Shore. Trapped in the corner, ill-advised pass. There we go, Eagles up and away. Kick it, Gage Lattimore, up fake, defender in the air, ka-chow! Gage Lattimore.
Patience. Good things come to those who wait. Lattimore waited right there as the turnover for Maryland Eastern Shore.
North Carolina Central just seems to be playing at a different and difficult speed for the Hawks to maintain any sort of defensive presence. They've had multiple open three-point shooters on multiple occasions. Gage Lattimore is the victim of the last open three-point shooter for the Hawks.
Maryland Eastern Shore just, it's almost like when your little brother makes a 2K build and he just makes all the stats. He doesn't know what he's doing, as he didn't know what he was doing right there as he just turns the ball over. Maryland Eastern Shore just hasn't been able to really do anything else, honestly, other than rebounding the ball.
Looks like they've switched to a zone. Possibly a 2-3 zone now. Try to confuse the Eagles. So we get a second look at that foul there. Yeah, that's all over the body. Ryan Arkey is going to be attributed to that one. And they're going to call it on the floor, so was not a shooting foul. Pass up ahead to Thompson. Thompson picks up his dribble, missed, rebound, and Maryland Eastern Shore has 10 points off of 10 second chance opportunities, or 5 second chance opportunities. That's their 6th offensive rebound. Hard screen from Davis. It's illegal. Obama hit the ground hard.
Sorry, Mr. Davis. It's not 1986 anymore. You cannot set screens like that.
He will check out. Deontay Johnson and Corey Carvey will check into the ball game, along with LaCondro checking in for Maryland Eastern Shore. 10-point ball game, 8:33 left in the first half. Again, all 10 points for Maryland Eastern Shore coming off second chance opportunities. Nearly a steal. Obanla kicks it to the wing. That's Thompson. Pass inside. Staples thought about it. Backdoor cut. Carvey looking for someone to pass the ball to. He'll hit Staples. Staples will let it fly. It's Green. Staples. Three-point shooting continuing for the Eagles as they get one. Maryland Eastern Shore just hit their first. Obanla in transition. And we've got a goaltend. Plenty of action in the first 13 minutes of this game. 7 minutes remain in the first half. North Carolina Central University 20. University of Maryland Eastern Shore 15. On a cold Monday night, on the second day of February. This was a rescheduled game after the ice storms, or snowstorms, or really both of the storms. We got some snow and ice in the RDU area. But now we got MEAC basketball, two of the top teams in the conference. How about a corner three from Carpenter? Can't find the promised land. Maryland Eastern Shore has climbed all the way back into this game, respectfully, because of their rebounding prowess. What a pass there inside cross court. And Staples is going to try another three. That one won't go. Yep. And Maryland Eastern Shore still in their 2-3 zone now. Gage Lattimore, step three, no good. Lacondro grabs the rebound. Quick pass there to Thompson. Teal now has the ball back inside. There we go. Lacondro turnaround jumper, no good. Coach Moten has now entered KO with Carvey, so you have the big boy lineup down low. What type of opportunities is that going to present?
That's going to bring a lot of problems here. It's a turnover by the Eagles as Maryland Eastern Shore just has a lot of big men on the roster and on the rotation. I see here 4 players listed at 6'9", 1 player listed at 6'8", and then 2 guys, one being a guard listed at 6'7". So you're going to talk about just big all around. Look no further than Maryland Eastern Shore's lineup.
Big all around, to say the least. The coaches said physicality is going to be the answer to the physicality that Maryland Eastern Shore can have as they hit another three in the corner this time. They've got 2 threes early for a team that doesn't shoot well from three. One of the worst shooting teams in the conference from beyond the arc. And an ill-advised pass there is saved. What an effort from Teal. Turnover for Carpenter. Maryland Eastern Shore now with the ball. Gonna look to try to get it inside there. There's Lacondro on the other side. Reverse layup is good. Coach Moten scratching his head, calls timeout. And just like a COVID, we've got 2020 ball game.
Lacondro was taking Harvey to school right there and doing his homework for him. Just straight back to the basket, off the glass, nothing but net.
Lacondro in his last outing was able to post 12 points to go with 4 rebounds really in their loss against Delaware State.
The Australian just playing an old-fashioned brand of basketball. Don't really see it out of many big men, but you're gonna see it out of big men, especially from the international area like Australia. Just fundamentally sound, able to get to the basket, and able to finish at the rim.
Yeah, and both of these teams haven't played in a while. Maryland Eastern Shore did play on January 30th. For North Carolina Central, their last game was January 17th, and the coaching staff said there's 2 ways to look at it. We were able to take advantage of practice time, and they're ready to play now. And you can see some of the intensity that they've brought into McDougal-McLean Arena tonight. They got off to a fast start, have sort of trailed off and allowed a 12-0 unanswered run from Maryland Eastern Shore. A couple of threes, down low to LaCondro. Now you got a tie game.
Those rebounds, honestly, the rebound differential is really killing North Carolina Central, as they have to stop getting out-hustled on the boards.
After the timeout, North Carolina Central controls possession. 5:21 left in the first half. Deontay Johnson will try to get things on the right track for this Eagles offense. This 2-3 zone has seemed to bother North Carolina Central, as KO has a turnover there. And how about all the way to the goal for Cooper? And do we have a charge? We do. KO was able to step right in front after he had a turnover. So a good play after a bad play for him, but he will still head to the bench.
Moten not happy at all right there. There was a mismatch right there, being in this 2-3. Got Till being the man in the middle. Harvey was right there. The pass just a little bit too in front, and that forced the turnover.
Jae Slack is back into the ball game. Deontay Johnson kicks it. That's Carpenter for a 3. Can't get on track. Lattimore gets a second chance at it. Carpenter all the way, gets it inside. Slack goes up, can't hit. Slack is fouled, down low.
As the Eagles looking to just stop this 12-0 run by Maryland Eastern Shore that they have had going for the last 4 minutes of play. And in the last 4 minutes of play as well, North Carolina Central University not been able to put the ball in the basket yet thus far.
Michael Till is attributed to the foul. That's his second of the ball game. As Slack will now try to look for point at the line. He won't be able to convert there. Looking for point number 9. He has 8 to lead all scorers early on. Looks like KO is getting ready to check back into the ball game after he was just pulled. See if he comes in for Carvey, or if Coach Moten wants to leave his 2 bigs out there on the floor. Jae Slack, transfer from West Virginia State, rims in the second free throw there. That's Jaden Johnson now checking into the ball game from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Previously at Howard Community College. Junior 5'10" point guard, 175 pounds. Commanding the offense here. At Staples now, working the 2-man game with Obanla. Obanla off the glass, can't get it to go. Fighting for his LaCondro. Eagles come away with it. Deontay Johnson, in and out move. Deontay Johnson puts up a layup, is no good. There's Cooper on the ground for the ball. Maryland Eastern Shore's basketball. They don't let those rebounds come easy.
They don't at all. You gotta fight, you gotta scrap, You got to hustle for every single board against this Maryland Eastern Shore team.
Hard to imagine any way Maryland Eastern Shore can switch out of the 2-3 zone unless North Carolina Central can command the block and the rebounding margin. They can get out in transition, you can really tear that 2-3 zone apart. Quick shovel pass to Cooper. It'll go back to Johnson. And that pass is going out of bounds, intended for Cooper. Again, little two-man action. Didn't go as planned. 21-20, North Carolina Central is leading by 1 with 3:42 left in the first half. We'll see you after the break.
At North Carolina Central University, your future steps forward to meet you. You see who you can become. The only public HBCU in North Carolina's Research Triangle, NCCU is home to the first AI Institute at an HBCU. In healthcare, Eagles train with hands-on experience. With one of 6 HBCU law schools, NCCU turns ambition into advocacy. And in athletics, Eagles rise to compete at the highest levels. So whatever future you imagine, start building it here at North Carolina Central University, where purpose takes flight.
As a top 10 public HBCU, the University of Maryland Eastern Shore has been creating opportunity for nearly 140 years. Opportunity to get an affordable, top-level education. An opportunity to be part of a family that celebrates you for who you are. First-generation college students, grandchildren of alumni, athletes, farmers, scientists, artists. We're holding open the door at University of Maryland Eastern Shore.
This is what you've all been waiting for. The MEAC tournament is back. The talent, the intensity, the rivalry, all fighting to rise to the top. Experience every exciting moment, all in one place. March 11th through the 14th at the Norfolk Scope Arena. Tickets available now at Ticketmaster and MeAtHoops.com.
Welcome back inside McDougal-McLean Arena. And this is right after the timeout. Coach Moten just trying to figure out what these refs are thinking right now, as he looked like he's upset about a couple of previous calls. They have shot 6 free throws to Maryland Eastern Shore's 1. Maybe he wants more.
Free throws are not the issue whatsoever, as they have 5 turnovers within the last 5 minutes. Maryland Eastern Shore is on a 12-1 run in the last 5 minutes as well.
And Coach Moten is still letting the officials have it. Maryland Eastern Shore is still in their 2-3 zone. Up ahead shot from the top of the key for Slack. He can't get the goal. Maryland Eastern Shore now controlling, trying to look for their first lead of the night. They get it down low. That's Obanla going up against Carvey. Obanla off the glass. Sliding around. Obanla led the Hawks in scoring in their last outing. He now leads the team in scoring with 6 points. With 8 points, 4 for 5 from the field. Gage Lattimore took one too many steps there. That'll be a travel called.
Lattimore just having a rough outing here in this one. Just 3 points. All on 1 for 4 from the field.
Trying to settle in, the leading scorer of the MEAC is. His team is now trailing by 1 point with around 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. Johnson still in, commanding at the point guard position to go along with Cooper. He's played 15 minutes. Oh, all the way goes Johnson. Can't get the friendly roll all the way to the goal. What a move. $0 finish. Down low. There's a Kalechi. He gets it to fall. The mid-range shot. Turnaround. That's a good shot for him.
That's a great shot indeed. Gotta love just an open mid-range. It's there. Why not take it?
Kalechi Okorogo now into the scoring column as well. As all 5 players on the floor has scored for North Carolina Central. High pass out of bounds, just out of the reach of Lacondro there. Defense tightening up a little bit.
It's tightening up indeed, as they've definitely made an adjustment, as before had Lacondro just open on the block, able to just do his bidding one-on-one, but now there's at least 2 bodies coming at him every single time they try to get that post pass in there.
Big man lineup with Kalechi and Corey Carvey down low. Deontay Johnson now trying to find the pace. There's Carpenter cross court. Dribble move, up, off the glass. Layup is good.
Little jelly right there from Carpenter. As we'll see if he can complete the and one. As what a finish by the man from Fort Worth. As we just see again right there, just gently getting it off of the glass and then getting it to go. Just wipes his eyes as if he's done it a million times. What a reaction.
He's been there before. That's Takeo Carpenter. Hit a 3 early in this game, went 0 for 4 after. And now he tries to hit another free throw. He'll get it. After the free throw, Eagles up 4 points. 1 minute and some change left in the first half. And a low-scoring affair. We've seen 19 shots go in. And that pass inside to Lacondro is batted away by Carvey.
As Maryland Eastern Shore are going to have to come up with a different game plan. North Carolina Central making it very clear. We're not just going to let you just have this guy back us down all game and walk us down to the block.
They'll kick it to Abanla. Get that out of here! KO smacked it. Johnson pass up ahead. No, it's stolen by Staples. Nearly a highlight reel finish there, but talk about the block. KO says NO. We've got a timeout on the floor there with 50 seconds left in the first half. What a block.
Corvo, one of the best shot blockers in the MEAC, making it known why right there is the ball looked like it was on its way up in the rim. Corvo having a different idea right there, just sending it packing.
And also great hustle from Staples there, as Deontay Johnson is one of the best outlet passers in the conference, if not the best. And he got that pass stolen there because Staples was racing back, chasing down KO after his block.
Staples listed at 6'8", that long wingspan right there. Not many passes are going to be able to get past that guy.
How do you think that conversation is going right there, Corey?
Oh, yeah. We're definitely talking about their New Year's resolutions, probably Black History Month. We know what they're going to do to celebrate it. Yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh. We got a clipboard gone airborne there. Coach Moulton just not happy with this officiating so far. And he's still talking to the official.
So you want to be careful here before he possibly gets teed up.
Oh, brother. Something has gone awry. He's being asked to move politely to the side. Probably just asking, hey, where are we going after to dinner tonight. Officials got to have those walls in their ears. How about the defense from North Carolina Central? A wall from Maryland Eastern Shore. Staples, turn around is good. Wow, pulled a bunny out of his hat. What a shot there from Staples. Cuts the lead to 2. We got 31 seconds left in the half. 1.2 second differential on the shot clock and game clock.
Staples just, all his points coming from some type of crazy shot right there. Out of post fade just now. Was able to lace a 3 earlier.
Gage Lattimore trying to look. Oh, was he about to shoot that? We'll never know. Deontay Johnson now with the ball. 13 seconds left. Gage Lattimore, step, mid-range, pull up. Can't find the promised land. And Carpenter is pushed out of bounds. Obama can't believe it. It's a foul. KO will check back into the ball game for Jae Slack.
Lattimore just has not found the arc, not found his shooting whatsoever here, and you can just tell he's kind of doubting himself before he goes up to shoot a shot. Normally, we've seen him shoot that shot from Eddie before, but that time just being a lot more hesitant. The free throw rolls out.
Carpenter's free throw is no good, which means North Carolina Central now have to play some defense for this last 4.3 seconds of play to go to the locker room with the lead. Pass goes up ahead. Lacandro throws it up. Central will get the ball back. That'll do it for the first half. North Carolina Central 26, University of Maryland Eastern Shore 24. North Carolina Central is led by Jae Slack, who had those quick 2 threes, 9 total points in the half. Obanla also with 8 points from Maryland Eastern Shore, leading the way. We'll see you on the other side of our halftime break. Assists per game.
Leads in assists, leads in steals as well. Talk about a two-way threat.
And assist to turnover ratio.
All around.
Old school true point guard. Talking about old school true point guard, Lacandro's a lot of things. True point guard is not on his resume as that pass just goes way out of bounds.
I don't think they teach those type of passes in Australia.
Deontay Johnson kicks. There's Slack. Turning around as he makes it. Deontay Johnson picks up his 3rd assist. Jae Slack picking up right where he left off to begin the game. He now has 12 points, and the lead is now 5 points for North Carolina Central. Obanla was looking for Lacandro. Obanla will get inside, turn around floater, doesn't go. Here's Gage Lattimore now with the ball. Inside, there's Carvey. Beautiful pass inside. Deontay Johnson fights off the defender and finishes off the glass.
What a tough finish right there by Deontay Johnson. As you just gotta love being able to get to the rim, absorb contact, and get it to go.
Deontay Johnson, 2 straight possessions, ending in points for him as the mid-range bucket goes from Michael Teal. He showed a lot of talent with his 6 points in tonight's game.
Teal just doing it all for Maryland Eastern Shore. Lattimore not really able to do anything here in this game so far. So he just cannot get it to go.
Slack is going to pull up another one. He was just too strong on it, can't hit it. As Teal will go the opposite way. Oh, a backward shot for LaCondro. He shot the ball, and instead of it going forward, it went backwards.
Condro just pressed square too early right there. Very early. They didn't even let him get the shot off.
Big man from Australia just the land up under. Look to take that ball south instead of north. Gage Lattimore putting on the moves, trying to get something going on. Teal is all over him. Slack trying to beat the shot clock, driving baseline, mid-range shot falling away, no good. Carvey on the other end is gonna commit a foul. Was yelling at the ref saying he's holding me, he's holding me. Everyone holds each other these days. Carvey walks slowly to the bench. Nevertheless, 5-point ball game now. Cooper with the ball. Deontay Johnson on him. And Maryland Eastern Shore gets it inside. How about a turnaround shot for LaCondro? That's his game.
North Carolina Central, don't know why they went away from the double team. Double team was containing LaCondro very well in the first half, and they just leave him on the island yet again, and he makes them pay.
Late entry pass from Deontay Johnson, tried to dump it off to KO. Ball's gonna roll out of bounds. They maintain possession. Yeah, speaking to the double team down low, with Carvey out, it looks like that's probably just going to be KO's matchup down low. LaCondro has 4 points. Backdoor pass to Slack, the do-it-all man today. Jae Lattimore struggling. Jae Slack says, you can count on me like 1, 2, 3. He's up to 12 points.
Slack living up to his namesake as he's picking it up for North Carolina Central, doing everything he can to make sure they win this game.
And the recipe remains the same for Maryland Eastern Shore as that shot was altered, as well as some contact there. LaCondro is going to head to the line. And something to watch out for, Zion Abanla is on his way to a double-double. He has 8 points and 9 rebounds. Again, he did lead the Hawks in scoring last outing with 15 points. As LaCondro hits the first free throw. Carvey is going to check in. KO is going to check out.
LaCondro, a 71% free throw shooter on the year. Not going to miss very many free throws.
And right on cue, he misses.
Obanla again. So Obanla will head to the line.
Obanla with that rebound is now at 10 and will have his chance for a double-double. Still shoot two.
That has to be studied. I wonder how many times someone has missed after an announcer has talked about their free throw percentage.
I fear if we know the answer, the players might not like us. Yeah, let's say it right here, Obanla looking for a double-double. He has 8 points. He's going to make this, He needs it, his team needs it, and he makes it. So there's also, you have the announcer's jinx. You also have, the reverse announcer's jinx. So if you really, really want something to happen, it will happen. And I really, really want Obanla here to get this double-double. His team's trailing by 3, trying to cut that lead to 2. Obanla's shot is up. And good, he has the double-double. Woo! No pressure there. 2-point ball game now. 33-31. Low scoring affair. Hard to imagine. You would have thought Jae Slack had 14 of those 33. Make it 14 of those 35 as Deontay Johnson slashes his way inside for 2. Cross-court feed. There's Cooper. Ka-chow! Jaden Cooper hits it. Grad student from Columbia University. First points of the ball game.
Cross-court pass right there by Staples. Since the double team immediately dotted him.
How about Slack? What do you got? It's short. Oh, we got a kick. Ends up in Slack's hand. Slack, eyes on the prize. That one's short. Had Gage Lattimore up top. Now Gage Lattimore playing some defense. And Michael Teal will go all the way the other way. And don't look now. But the Hawks have the lead. Be our third lead change. As they've now gone 4 for 4 in the last 4 attempts. Slack fakes the 3, passes to KO, catches it on his arm, and up, and away. Slam-a-jamma. So picking up the pace here. So you've got some back and forth action. And it looks like the size of Maryland Eastern Shore really able to keep North Carolina Central away from the glass. What a move from Obanla. He'll kick it. It's Staples at the top of the key for 3.
Staples just playing a Robert Horry-like role. Just everywhere you need him to be. Able to knock the shot down when it matters.
Turnover for the Eagles. How about a floater? No good. Contacted. No foul called there for Cooper. Deontay Johnson switching gears all the way. He'll get the call there as Lacandro outreached his hand. We've got contact, and that's going to take us to a break. 39-37. Maryland Eastern Shore has taken the lead, outscoring Central by 4 points so far. We'll see you on the other side of the timeout.
At North Carolina Central University, your future steps forward to meet you. You see who you can become. The only public HBCU in North Carolina's Research Triangle, NCCU is home to the first AI Institute at an HBCU. In healthcare, Eagles train with hands-on experience. With one of 6 HBCU law schools, NCCU turns ambition into advocacy. And in athletics, Eagles rise to compete at the highest levels. So whatever future you imagine, start building it here at North Carolina Central University, where purpose takes flight.
As a top 10 public HBCU, the University of Maryland Eastern Shore has been creating opportunity for nearly 140 years. Opportunity to get an affordable, top-level education. An opportunity to be part of a family that celebrates you for who you are. First-generation college students, grandchildren of alumni, athletes, farmers, scientists, artists. We're holding open the door at University of Maryland Eastern Shore.
This is what you've all been waiting for. The MEAC tournament is back. The talent, the intensity, the rivalry, all fighting to rise to the top. Experience every exciting moment, all in one place. March 11th through the 14th at the Norfolk Scope Arena. Tickets available now at Ticketmaster and meathoops.com.
I am so
Why can no one help?
waiting to work. Healthcare is broken.
At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina, we get it.
Really?
Really. That's why we're making healthcare better for all. Starting with you. Yes, you, Daryl. We're making plans easier to navigate by putting your benefits, prescriptions, and details all in one place. Convinced?
No. But it's a start.
We'll take it. Blue Cross North Carolina. Making healthcare better for all. Starting with you.
13 minutes and 49 seconds remaining to see who will maintain possession of the number 1 spot of the MEAC, or who will take it, as Deontay Johnson misses on that first free throw. Funny enough, Maryland Eastern Shore, shooting 29% from 3 on the year, is the worst in the conference. But they've only made one less three-point shot than North Carolina Central on the year. They've just attempted about 40 more shots from 3. So they shoot it at a little bit of a higher clip, but making around the same amount. Gage Lattimore tries to scoop the ball up. It's Carpenter. He's got it. Looking ahead. There's Davis off the glass. It goes. Defense turning into offense there for North Carolina Central.
That play was purely hustle by Deontay Johnson, able to get it to go right there, get a lead.
Assistant coach says North Carolina Central has to be physical. You see the physicality sort of picking up here as Maryland Eastern Shore has heated up. And there goes another steal. Great box out from Carvey. Pass ahead to Davis. Davis turnaround floater. No good. Slack is there for the rebound. Out of bounds. Maryland Eastern Shore basketball.
If you're Kyrie Davis, you have to be kicking yourself right there. Could have got a way better look right there instead of that. Just going around the rim, shooting that floater off the wrong leg.
Might not be a shot Coach Moulton is too disappointed with. At least you didn't turn the ball over, as they are winning the turnover differential here. And that has awarded them a 1-point lead. Cooper up amongst the trees. Pass is batted away. North Carolina Central's got it. Johnson up to Carvey. He scored his second basket of the day now.
Every time you wonder where Deontay Johnson is from, his play represents it every single time, as that was just some straight Rucker Park, New York basketball right there. Faking the post up, getting the assist.
Contorting his bodies in ways that is unimaginable. How about another 3 try from Staples? That was no good. They're going to kick it to the corner. There's Cooper in the corner. Laces it. Tie ball game once again. Jaden Cooper. Surprise, surprise. 9 points. 3 for 3 from 3-point range. Johnson fights the double team. There's Davis climbing, elevating, finishing.
Air Davis is taking off right there. Seems like everybody who wears number 1 for North Carolina Central has to bounce.
And the Eagles are just fighting their way, combating. Cooper, a 3 is no good. Carvey on the rebound. That ball is saved and rolling around. Finds his hand. It's in Maryland Eastern Shore's possession. Gage Lattimore says no more of that and just smacks the ball away. And the coaching staff for North Carolina Central is not happy. They're holding on to a 2-point lead now with 10:58 left. We'll be back right after the break. all laugh and giggles for the fans today. They've enjoyed some basketball. And now they have a 2-point game with 10 minutes and 58 seconds left in the second half. Maryland Eastern Shore trying to gain back a lead here.
Caleb, you talked about the fans' laughter. Not seen Lavelle Moulton laugh whatsoever throughout this entire contest.
No. Haven't seen Lavelle laugh in a while. But maybe this team will give them something to laugh about. But they are no laughing matter, as they are, again, number 1 in the conference, Maryland Eastern Shore. And 15 second chance points has them right and within striking distance. Pass up ahead is stolen. Deontay Johnson. Whoa, what do you got? Oh, little Randy Moss action on his head. And playing some receiver / safety.
Where's Trey Oliver?
Yeah, I see him. Actually, he is here.
Somebody tell him he has a free safety.
We do have a defender down. Let's get a second look at Deontay Johnson. Up, and away. Boom, boom.
Deontay Johnson just straight using his instincts right there, picking that one off. As we hope Justin Moden is okay. A rough landing right there. So he'll be able to get back up on his own 2 feet.
Yeah,
thankfully.
Us Raleigh natives were pretty tough. Justin Moden played for one of the better private schools in the state, Word of God. As he's able to get up there. Then went to Georgia Southwestern State University.
On a collision like that, he probably just got the air knocked out of him. Just needed a couple of seconds to just come back to life.
Little bit of an Energizer bunny there as Deontay Johnson, the conference leader in steals, shows us why. Effort and speed and prowess. Till kicks it to Staples. He'll get it to Cooper. Defense all over him. How about a one-legged mid-range from Obanla? That's not the shot. He misses. Slack goes inside to Carvey. Kicks it. Deontay Johnson from way downtown rattles home a 3.
Johnson for Trace. He's able to get it to go right there as North Carolina Central starting to creep away with this one here.
What a game he is having. That's now 11 points for 14 points for Deontay Johnson. 5 for this, 5 for 7 from the field. Efficiency at its finest. Eagles have denied the ball down low a couple of times, and now a heave from Teal. Oh, excuse me, Obanla. So 2 straight, what are you doing shots? The first one a miss. He comes back with a triple.
Maryland Eastern Shore just looking like Michael Myers. You think they're dead, and then they come back popping up in the next scene. Just continuing to stay in this game.
Deontay Johnson throws it up for Carvey off the backboard just like they drew it up. Kyrique Davis is right there. What a play.
Kyrique Davis doing what we've seen him do, just showing off that athleticism as the errant pass still made something out of nothing right there. It's the pickoff, interception by Slack.
Davis, one hand, can't make the finish. Cooper's got it the other way now. Cooper kicking it to Teal. Teal almost lost it, passes it up. One more. There's Staples in the corner. Ka-chow! They only have, well, they had 2 players to make threes until Obanla just made one. And now Staples has 3 triples in the game.
Staples and Cooper just keeping this team alive.
Gage Lattimore in the corner now. All their scoring, we haven't mentioned his name. Slack, mid-range. Ka-chow!
Slack from midi. It's good.
Oh, looks like a lot of steps there from Staples. Deontay Johnson nearly comes away with another steal. Plenty of action, lots of flurries, punches being thrown. 53-48 ball game, 5-point lead for North Carolina Central at the timeout. Close ball game. 5 points is the separation today, as the Eagles are up on top, 53-48 against the Hawks. North Carolina Central is shooting 60% in the half, compared to 71% from three in the half for Maryland Eastern Shore. 3 points are coming often for both of these squads. Staples right on cue. Kachiga! He can't be stopped. Staples now with 4 threes in the ball game.
Staples just continuing to put the dagger into the hearts of Central. His 4th triple of the game.
Corvée corrals the pass. Shoulder move. Can't make the finish, and they got a whistle. And boy, did they need that one, as Lacandro was looking for a teammate.
Carvey got him with the dream shake right there. Oh, now you see me, now you don't. Able to get to the line.
Great footwork there from Carvey, one of the premier big men in this league. And he gets the free throw to bounce in his way. Corvée averaging around 15 points a game to go along with about 7 rebounds and a block. Tonight, he's been doing all he can to help the bleeding down low. About a head start there from Cooper, and the ball's knocked away. Heads up defensive play. They'll get the friendly whistle. The Maryland Eastern Shore will have possession.
You gotta think, if you're North Carolina Central, you're making sure number 5 does not touch this ball.
Well, unfortunately, he's the inbounder, so we'll have to touch it here. But oftentimes, the inbounder may be the most dangerous shooter sometimes. So we'll see if that is what Coach Hill is jawing up here. Staples has caught fire. He's now his team's leading scorer. Pass way, way up ahead to Jaden Cooper. Cooper will try from deep. No way! It goes!
Cooper lacing it from Eddie. as this is a 1-point game with 6 minutes left.
Jae Slack, Kyrie Davis, Deontay Johnson, all hanging on to the block. Deontay Johnson sees a seam and dives in it. Deontay Johnson is now up to 16 points on the ball game, tying the leading scorer. Jae Slack. Jae Slack all in the grill there. Lacandro, low pass, can't handle it. Ball falls away. Fan reaches for it and says, here, you forgot this.
That pass right there, going to the 6'9", Lacandro. Gotta give it to him right in the chest.
Maryland Eastern Shore is 7 for 9 from 3 in this half. 9 for 15 on the game. There's Jae Slack. What do you have? Ka-chow! Jae Slack. Legendary performance. He's got 4 triples. What are we witnessing?
We're witnessing just the barrage of threes from Jae Slack as Deontay Johnson trying to get yet another steal.
The only thing that can stop the action is the referee, as Lacandro will check out. Insert Justin Mondin. And all this scoring, and again, Gage Lattimore with 3 points and Lacandro with 5 points. It's been the others. It's been the supporting cast that have kept us entertained and that have us in a 2-possession ball game. Oh, what a move there by Cooper. He'll go cross court, mid-range, stop on a dime. There's Mondin, sinks it from mid-range.
Mondin's first points of the game was 0 for 2 before he made that shot. It's now 1 for 3.
Again, the others saying this is MEAC basketball. We got things to prove. How about Carvey? We're going to give it to Gage Lattimore. He has time. He has space. He has a 3. It won't go. Kick it up ahead. Mondin now. Obama has been a little bit quiet since those 2 shots he made earlier, but everyone else has been red hot. And there goes Obama down low. Carvey fouled him on the floor. That's going to be Carvey's 3rd foul there. That's going to be the team's 6th foul.
As Caleb, what we're witnessing right now is basketball chess. As North Carolina Central, 8 of their last 10 field goals have went in. Maryland Eastern Shore making 5 of their last 5 field goals.
Quick pass to Till in the corner. Deontay Johnson has another steal. He's got numbers. Up, and away off the glass. Deontay Johnson, a one-man wrecking crew when it comes to steals.
Deontay Johnson might want to see what the weather in Honolulu is looking like. Looking like a Pro Bowl safety out there.
Oh, Carvey gets called for a foul. Teal all over that one. Tried to finish over Carvey. And that's going to be, what was that? That's going to be 6'1". Teal trying to go up against 6'9", 6'10", Corey Carvey. Talk about heart and hustle. We'll have free throws after the timeout.
At North Carolina Central University, your future steps forward to meet you. You see who you can become. The only public HBCU in North Carolina's Research Triangle. NCCU is home to the first AI Institute at an HBCU. In healthcare, Eagles train with hands-on experience. With one of 6 HBCU law schools, NCCU turns ambition into advocacy. And in athletics, Eagles rise to compete at the highest levels. So whatever future you imagine, start building it here At North Carolina Central University, where purpose takes flight.
As a top 10 public HBCU, the University of Maryland Eastern Shore has been creating opportunity for nearly 140 years. Opportunity to get an affordable, top-level education. An opportunity to be part of a family that celebrates you for who you are. First-generation college students, grandchildren of alumni, athletes, farmers, scientists, artists. We're holding open the door at University of Maryland, Eastern Shore.
This is what you've all been waiting for. The MEAC tournament is back. The talent, the intensity, the rivalry, all fighting to rise to the top. Experience every exciting moment, all in one place. March 11th through the 14th at the Norfolk Scope Arena. Tickets available now at Ticketmaster and meathoops.com.
Welcome back to the action. Corey Frazier, I'm here with Caleb Ville. And a jam-packed action Monday night edition of MEAC basketball, where we're going to have free throws here. As Teal is stepping to the line, looking to make his first free throw of the night.
Before the break, hopefully you're just now tuning in. You missed some very, very exciting basketball from these two teams, as this game has just been back and forth, as North Carolina Central looking to put the nail in the coffin and take that #1 spot for Maryland Eastern Shore.
Eagles trying to find a way to hold on to this 5-point lead. We know it won't come from second chance points, as they only have one of those to Maryland Eastern Shore's 15. Maybe Gage Lattimore can give you something. How about a Deontay Johnson triple from deep? No good. In transition. Oh, looked like we might have got away with a travel there. Maryland Eastern Shore now. Down low. Obanla can't get it to go. Looks like he hasn't missed in a while. And I don't think Gage Lattimore has checked out of the game one time, as he is up to 36 minutes played. Makes the smart play inside. There's Davis. Davis off one leg. Gets fouled. Down low. Staples thinks he went straight up. Corey, what did you see?
Definitely saw a foul right there. Staples, when it's a close game, you think every call is going your way, but that was indeed a foul.
Should get a look at head coach Cleo Hill Jr. talking it over with Justin Mondin as Kyrick Davis makes the first free throw.
Just want to talk about just historic programs with historic coaches. Look no further than Cleo Hill Jr. His dad, Cleo Hill, was a 8th round draft pick in the 1961 NBA draft. Played a good career for the St. Louis Hawks at the time. Cleo Hill Jr. just looking to continue that legacy here at Maryland Eastern Shore.
Mondin now picks up his dribble. They're going to go inside. Obanla draws the foul on Jae Slack. I will send them to the line as Maryland Eastern Shore is in the bonus. The men looking to do what the women have already done earlier today, which is take down the #1 team in the MEAC. 2 minutes and 31 seconds left, though. It'll be close. Free throw goes for Obanla. Coach Moten has been a lot more quieter this half, though. So I think he got all his jitters out early. His team is starting to play a little bit better. They're winning the turnover battle by a ton. So it wouldn't surprise me if he has a couple more chess moves as he inserts Carpenter back into the game. Remember, Carpenter got off to an 0-for-4 start from deep early. But he will now relieve Kyrie Davis, who had 9 points, 4 for 6, to go with a rebound. Deontay Johnson plays so low to the ground. Low center of gravity, trying to fight off against Mondin. There's KO. There's Gage Lattimore. Thinks he has the mismatch he wants. There's KO now lost. KO spinning. What are they going to call? Offensive foul. A little bit too much shoulder action.
Yeah, so Corvo, already a big fella. All you got to really do is sell the contact. The Zebras are going to buy it every single time. It's a straight shoulder block. It's going to end up in the offensive foul.
Yeah, KO has not been able to make his presence felt down low offensively. Only 2 rebounds on the day. How about this? Gage Lattimore, the only Eagle with 3+ rebounds. He has 5. What a move. Obanla, soft touch off the glass. Screeches past the defense.
Just when you think this game is over, Maryland Eastern Shore trails back in.
Coach Moten wants a timeout, wants to talk things over. His team leads 63-61. 1 minute, 32 seconds left in the game. Welcome you back inside of a McDougal-McLennan Arena that is searching for the top spot, at least for now, in the MEAC Conference. North Carolina Central maintains possession after the Coach Moten timeout in the hands of Deontay Johnson. It's been Deontay Johnson and Jae Slack leading the way for the Eagles. On the other side has been Zion Obanla and Staples. How about a up and away pass to KO? He can't finish. KO will find Carpenter. He'll think about the 3. And Coach Moten is going to take another timeout. His team got an offensive rebound, something they haven't been able to do too well against this wall of Maryland Eastern Shore.
North Carolina Central has gone ice cold here in these last 3 minutes of play. No field goals made in the last 3 minutes. Maryland Eastern Shore, on the other hand, everything but money. 6 of the last 7 have gone in the rim for Maryland Eastern Shore.
If you're North Carolina Central and your head coach LaVelle Moten, you can only imagine how big this possession is here, as Maryland Eastern Shore has been able to light you up from 3-point range with Cooper, Staples, and even Teal. So they've got some chances, and they've got some guys down there.
I'm sure he's thinking about how important a possession like this is, because even if you do convert on a 2 or a 3, Maryland Eastern Shore very easily can get a 3 and make this a 1-possession game yet again.
Lattimore will inbound the pass here. as the Eagles will try to convert some way, somehow. And how about that? Jaden Cooper just flies right through. Looks like Jae Slack.
Maryland Eastern Shore has to be very careful here with the foul calls, as don't want to send North Carolina Central into the bonus.
Not quite yet. You want to see if you can play some defense. And you got some physicality down low with Dorian Staples and KO. It's in the hands of Lattimore. He's 1 for 8 on the night, but always making the right play. A sidestep triple rims out for Gage Lattimore, and Maryland Eastern Shore has the basketball. Down 2. 46 seconds left in the game. About 22 differential between the shot clock and game clock. They get it down low. It's Obama with the finish. We got a tie ball game, 63 all. North Carolina Central has one timeout. He tells Gage Lattimore to come here. Oh no! Gage Lattimore turns it over. Coach Moten wanted a timeout.
As Lattimore was looking at Moten right there, was distracted, the ball went right off of his foot. As it's now Maryland Eastern Shore basketball. As we look at the replay, as Lattimore dribbling it, goes right off his foot. Turnover, Maryland Eastern Shore basketball. What a costly mistake right there by Lattimore.
Unfortunate sequence of events for the Eagles. Looking to maybe, possibly, inbound the ball out of the timeout and take the lead. I think Gage Lattimore was just a little bit shocked that his defender fell down and he didn't get a call, but he loses the basketball and the Eagles lose possession. Maryland Eastern Shore is on a 6-0 run. The Eagles have really had not much of an answer. They've almost allowed 40 points in this second half. Only thing really playing a factor here is can Central hold Maryland Eastern Shore to one possession here. There will be 7 seconds left on the clock if the Hawks use up all the time.
You gotta think, even if Maryland Eastern Shore does miss, this team is great at rebounding.
They
can
get a
very
second chance.
easily get that ball right back.
Jaden Cooper, Zion Obama, Michael Teal, Dorian Staples, and Justin Mondin in for the Maryland Eastern Shore Hawks. Here comes the inbound. It goes to Cooper. Cooper kicks it back to Mondin. 12 seconds on the shot clock against Deontay Johnson. That's not the matchup you want. They try to pass inside, and he goes out of bounds and calls a timeout mid-air.
As one of the greatest basketball IQ plays I have ever seen. As talk about thinking on your feet. He thought in the air on that one. What a play right there by Zion Obama. Oh my goodness.
What just happened? Zion Obama. The inbound, the pass, nearly stolen away by guess who? Deontay Johnson. I'm out of words. What a play that was.
As a heads-up play right there, as he turns that ball over, North Carolina Central has a chance to win this game. Instead, Maryland Eastern Shore, 5 seconds left on the clock, 11 seconds left on the actual clock, 5 on the shot clock, has a chance to now score and make this a one-possession game.
Looked like a verbal timeout might have been called by the coaching staff. Maybe head coach Hill called it. Either way, Maryland Eastern Shore rolls out with the same 5. Corey Carvey is out of the game. He fouled out. So you have Carpenter in for him. They're going to kick it. It's Staples. It's an air ball. They get the rebound. Obama at the whistle. What are we going to do?
Nothing but Casper right there, as it's going to be North Carolina Central basketball.
Shot clock violation for the Hawks as they airballed 3 shots in a row. The Hawks have to be just exhausted, all their energy, as Dorian Staples heaved up the 3, hit air. Then Teal got the rebound, hit air, and then it looked like Cooper may have stuck in there or Mondin, and they airballed too, got it blocked.
Wow, just give credit to the defense of North Carolina Central right there, just holding down the fort.
Yeah.
Now, with 7 seconds left, they can win this game.
So as we predicted, Maryland Eastern Shore did get offensive rebounds, but they couldn't hit the rim on any of them. So now what do? They adjusted the shot clock now. You got 7 seconds left in the game. You got one chance here for North Carolina Central. Corey, where does the ball go?
As honestly as I can put this, you get the ball to your best player, and tonight that has been Jae Slack. You get Jae Slack the basketball by any means necessary. I wouldn't be surprised if they throw it to him off of the inbound or get it to Deontay Johnson off the inbound into him.
No timeouts left. There's Gage Lattimore. Steam ahead. It's a mid-range, and he gets a foul call. Gage Lattimore, the hero. He was 1 for 9.
He's 1 for 9, but like a wise man once said, it's all about the next shot. As these 2 shots, the most important of the game, as a timeout has been called.
Take a second look. The awareness to pick up the dribble where he did and shoot that shot, going 1 for 9. Wow, we've got a tie ball game. One problem though, if you're North Carolina Central, there's 2.9 seconds left on the clock, and they're going to look to see what time that shot was put up in the air when the foul was called. There could possibly be more time on the clock than 3 seconds, which is plenty enough time to catch and shoot if you're Maryland Eastern Shore on the other side, regardless of what happens with these free throws.
As you're Gage Lattimore, you're just focused about making the first one, and when it comes down to the second one, you can honestly do whatever you want. Wouldn't be surprised if he makes the first one and tries to shoot it off of the rim for the second free throw and make them go to full length of the court.
As the refs are looking at the monitor at the scorer's table, could be checking for the time, could be checking for see when the foul was called here. Drama, drama, drama on a Monday night.
Caleb, you just gotta admire the courage, the confidence of Gage Lattimore. Hasn't been able to hit a rock in the ocean all night, but yet, when it mattered most, he was still willing to shoot the shot. And he'll go to the line now, shoot the biggest free throws of the game.
Tie ball game. Maryland Eastern Shore was outscored by 2 in the first half. Maryland Eastern Shore has outscored Central by 2 in the second half, unless Gage Lattimore connects. They've added about 1.8 seconds on the clock. The first free throw is good for Gage Lattimore. That is point number 4, for the young kid. He's already made 1 3, and that was all. We've got one more free throw for Gage Lattimore. No dribble either for Gage Lattimore. Okay, there it is. It's up. It's cash. Jae Slack is going to check out. Kyrie Davis is in the game. 3.8 seconds left. What does Coach Hill do here to maintain the lead in the MEAC?
As he just
passes
threw it
up. Oh, Cooper at the buzzer, off the rim.
This is so good.
Jaden Cooper nearly got that shot up and in. Thought he had a couple chances before, but he waited to the last second to get the best shot there. And you can see a coach go to him and say, "You had a shot, man." Oh, Jaden Cooper, nearly a hero. He'll finish with 12 points. Gage Lattimore on the other end, the leading scorer in the MEAC, held to 5. In North Carolina Central.